Today my juniors will be continuing their rhetorical analysis unit, and today we're reading What to the Slave is the 4th of July. And so I have all of this on the backboard so that we can begin our lesson. And so what we're going to be doing is we've already listened and watched the audio, and now we're going to go back and read and go a little bit deeper. So we're going to be taking a look at soapstone, and what I love about soapstone with this speech is that it really connects the occasion to the purpose, subject, and tone. And so we'll really be discussing that and diving in deep as to why it is that Frederick Douglass said that this isn't his 4th of July. Also, we'll be taking a look at the rhetorical triangle and some of the devices. It's the end of the day, and here is our completed soapstone. And we did this really quickly in class. It took maybe 10 minutes just to review the speech. And this is just what one of my classes came up with. What I like so much about this activity is that unintentionally it turned into an activity actually about racism. And it turned into a very good teaching moment because when we were discussing tone, I had a couple students say that Frederick Douglass's tone was aggressive. And so we took a moment and we talked about what it is to call a black man aggressive when he's speaking passionately. And I'm so proud of my students because they were able to have a discussion amongst themselves, a really informed and educational discussion about what that meant. And we also talked about the connotative differences between passionate and aggressive. So then moving tomorrow from a whole class activity, I'm now going to be putting them in groups to see, if they can spread their wings a little bit more and do a little bit more of the rhetorical analysis in small groups, and they're going to be doing this poster. I have everything all prepped and ready for my students' collaborative rhetorical analysis poster project today. So my students will be working together in groups of 3 and 4, and what they'll be doing is they'll be selecting a speech. They've got a couple different ones to choose from. We've got Ronald Reagan, Robert F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King Jr., George W. Bush, and Nikki Giovanni. And they'll be putting them on their posters on these big pieces of chart paper. And this is the final assignment that they're going to be completing. I added in one more thing this morning after I shared the story yesterday, and that is the soapstone, just because we've been going over this so much in class, and I wanted to see that they could do it on their own.